Alright guys, this is Marjame right here again. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's hit 2100 or 2200 if possible. So in this video I'm just going to show you guys the zones, how you can easily find those easy zones for you to trade from. You don't need to complicate strategies in order to get entries. You just need to master the zones. You have to avoid the consolidating market like right here. So we shall just begin from the higher time frame without wasting much of your time. Higher time frame, that is day one. So day one here now is just going to give us the outlook of the whole thing. Day one is going to give us the outlook of the whole thing. We are seeing the market pushing back up or pulling back up or retracing to the zone, of which the zone I'm going to mark it out for you guys. I'm going to mark out the zone for you guys. Let's start. Let me first clear all this. So we shall just mark out the zone. This is our zone. Yeah, so this right here is our zone where we are seeing this week. This is where the market pulled back, breaking the structure again to the upside, and then we dropped. This is where you saw the massive sales that we have been seeing all along. Have you seen from this zone here? So that was our zone right there, and we are seeing how the market dropped. This was a heavy drop, guys, heavy drop. So let's just go to what we were supposed to do. So I told you begin from the higher time frame, that is 1 day or day one. Then we have to zoom out. We just mark out our zones like here. That is our zone right there. Yes, this was going to be a sharp entry if you had traded from here. You see it tapped into the zone. This was our high, so it tapped again and you are seeing this drop, meaning if you had entered here or if you made entries from this area, then this is what we call sniper entries from here that you are seeing. From this week we are seeing it formed another candlestick, a bearish candlestick, bullish, a bearish engulfing, then we dropped. So that is the end of the, we can also term that as a supply zone. This area here, it can be a supply zone because the market dropped from here. So that is why we call it a supply zone. So now we have to draw another zone here, which is going to be the support zone also. That is going to be our support zone. Yeah, so that is where it is going to be. We have to cover the week, this week here. This is what I'm meaning. We are seeing where the market pushed back up, so we shall have to cover here. You shall have to cover there, right there. So this is a proper zone that we have drawn. We are seeing the market tapped in again into the zone. So what are we expecting? We are expecting at least a push back up to this. We are expecting a push back up until this zone here if possible, but not right now. Let's say on Tuesday, because today is Thursday. Yes, so we shall just expect this on Tuesday or Monday if the market moves. So that is where our zone is. So this is our supply zone, then this is a demand zone. We can also term this as a resistance zone, then this is our support zone. We are seeing it tapped into the support and it is pushing back up. If possible, it's reaching to the supply again. So after you drawing now in the daily time frame, what next? We have to go lower. I mean that is 1 hour time frame. You just go backwards, dropping. Yeah, you just go backwards. So let's go to 1 hour. 1 hour, we are seeing again. You see what happened here? See what happened here? It tapped again into our zone. The zone is still valid. That zone of ours is still valid. Let's zoom it in. We see. So you see our zone, it's still very valid, though the market is dropping. But here we are expecting at least a push back to this high here, to this high. That is what we are expecting. So if our zone is still valid in 1 hour time frame, we go lower again. lower we go to 15. That is where we shall get our entry from. That is where we shall get our entry from. Our zone is still valid here. Our zone is still valid, we are seeing here. It's still valid. Tapped again, and then we are just ranging. So this is what we call a ranging market. A ranging market. Here, let me mark it out. So we are seeing this market has been ranging here. It's not making any move. It's neither dropping again nor pushing back up. So that is what we are seeing. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video.